The electioneering period has had an adverse impact on economic activities as investors and clients adopted a wait-and-see approach. According to the latest Stanbic Kenya Purchasing Managers Index, the general election, rising inflation and cash flow challenges had a toll on economic activity in August after output fell at the quickest pace in 16 months, with the construction sector registering the greatest decline. This has affected property prices and demand.
If there's plenty of supply, and it is there in Kenya, then the demand is low. It means then the prices are affected. So the buyer gets what I would call an undue advantage over the developer.
NW Realite CEO Nahashan Kuris says there's renewed demand for housing, especially in urban centers, now that the electioneering period is over, with the inauguration of the new administration slated for Tuesday next week.
It is projected that in Kenya we require about 200 to 250 units annually of units in terms of residentials. And we are way below the need. 2018 thereabout, the survey was that we were short of about 1 million units. And we haven't done so much, whether through government or through private. We haven't done so much to bridge the gap.
Kuria says most buyers are inclined towards residential apartments owing to their lower price and shared cost of amenities such as security and cleaning services.
A development that is along Ngong Road called Race Course Gardens. Such amenities have we've been able to attract many would-be either occupants in terms of the own units and live in there, because there are such cases, but also by and large attracting investors who would want to invest in Airbnbs.
He's calling on the incoming administration to move with speed on public-private partnerships to fast-track construction of housing to plug housing deficits that is currently estimated at 2 million housing units.
There is need to harmonize some of these departments and authorities so that then we can have a one-stop office or shop to get these certifications. Private sector also has a duty to possibly come together and talk about the cost of financing, so that then it is cheaper, and that will then assist the government once the government lays a good framework upon which then investors are able to finance the projects.
As far as the future of the sector is concerned, the CEO of the property consultancy firm says current housing trends indicate that most buyers are keen on tailor-made houses with modern finishes that stand out.
Looking for much more. They're looking at the surrounding, what is the surrounding, what the amenities around it. They are so concerned about the design. Where have you set up what? How is the kitchen looking like?
Are keen on tailor-made houses with modern finishes that stand out, with developers also addressing the taste of the clients. Whether you're an investor or a client in the real estate industry, experts insist that you ought to get it right from the start to ensure that your desires are met to the latter. Yusufar reporting in Nairobi.